COVID-19 is heating up in Douglas County, with officials reporting more new cases today than this time a year ago.
The county saw 112 new cases today compared to 92 the same day last summer. And the last time we saw new cases in the triple digits was in early May. Now, the weekly percentage of positive tests is also up from this time last year. Now it's pushing past 17%. Now, around this time last summer, it was at 12%.
Now, there's a lot of information that was given out today locally and from the CDC. Now, we know you have many questions, so here at KMTV, we've committed to getting you those answers.
So tonight we're taking an in-depth look at the response to what's going on in our community. First, let's take a look at how health officials are reacting to the new direction and how it could impact your family.
Now, here's what the nation's top doctors now recommend. First, even vaccinated people should mask up indoors where cases are on the rise. Scientists say this is because of new information about the ability of the Delta variant to spread. Second, the CDC recommends indoor masks for all teachers, staff, students, and visitors to school, regardless of vaccination status.
And today, the Douglas County Board of Health talked about the surge in COVID cases in the metro, along with how they will continue to combat the Delta variant.
And with the school year just around the corner, the county's health department gave its guidance for schools moving forward. 3 News Now reporter Zach Williamson has more from today's meeting.
If they're unvaccinated, yes, we would recommend that they wear masks.
Okay. The rise in COVID cases and discussion about what's next was on today's agenda at the Douglas County Board of Health meeting. The Douglas County Health Department and Health Director Dr. Lindsay Hughes recommended that schools require masks for those who are unvaccinated.
Those buy time for the vaccine to be approved for those younger groups and for more people to become vaccinated, because once you have high vaccination rates, you have fewer people for the virus to get into and mutate.
That includes teachers and staff. As of right now, those under 12 years old are not allowed to get a vaccine, and the health department doesn't expect the emergency use authorization for those kids to come until around October.
Of course, we can always keep our fingers crossed that they move that up a little quicker.
But teens are allowed to be vaccinated and are highly encouraged to do so.
I can't overemphasize the importance of vaccination for kids who are able to get it returning to school. The severe illness right now is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. And for that segment of the pediatric population where there's vaccine available under emergency use, the same as adults, they absolutely should be getting it.
Well, things change fast, just like they have throughout the entire pandemic. After the CDC's announcement of new recommendations this afternoon requiring everyone K through 12 wear masks, Dr. Hughes followed suit.
Our recommendations for kids and for staff and other people in our communities can change on a dime, as we saw it happen today. And we just have to be ready to pivot and be very flexible in how we're approaching this.
Even though the department's stance has changed, they are still pushing for the younger generation to get vaccinated.
We're also attending back to school events through Omaha Public Schools, Metropolitan Community College, UNO, really just trying to be where we know there might be higher numbers of unvaccinated people that we can catch coming through.
However, when it comes down to the nuts and bolts, all Dr. Hughes and the Douglas County Health Department can do is give the schools advice, not enforce regulations.
Well, I'm not able to mandate that. That's not a power that my office holds. But, I think that it's something that local governing bodies should consider.
But she does say the local health departments and school superintendents have been in constant communication and working hand in hand as the school year approaches. Reporting in Omaha, Zach Williamson, 3 News Now.
Dr. Hughes believes healthcare professionals should be required to get the vaccine, and that once the vaccines get that full FDA approval around January, more institutions and employers will require people to get the vaccine.